All right, Ken Orange Theory Trader back with you with a quick trade review on a trade that I took today. Well, a couple trades, so we'll get right into it. This was a 159 candle range theory pattern. The fact that it price went, we'll just do it like this so we can focus on these three candles. Price went, let's see, started the 1 o'clock range here. That was our establishment range. Initially, I wanted to do a 1-5 model, which takes place in the London session, where price creates the first low of day at 1 a.m. and then a new low of day in the 5 between 5 and 9 a.m. And it did do that here. And then just finish the range up here. I didn't hold on this long, though. I got out a little earlier just because I just wanted to be in and out before USA session started, and there was US dollar news. But at the same time, this was a great trade. We'll go down to the 5-minute to see the best entry. So starting during London, we'll see here. Remember when we mark our range, this is the manipulation. We're not trading here. We're trading anywhere around the range low if we're going long. So I got in right here at about 720 or so. Just did a couple of positions. I couldn't tell how many pips I got. I did not hold all the way to the candle range high, but at the same time, it did hit it. So that was just a great trade. So, and as well, we do notice that it's below the prior day low and below the prior week low. So that can be also a good sign that it can retrace. And then the other trade I took today was pound CAD during USA session. It had fallen over 200 pips. So same basic principle, whereby I was also, it was mainly the CAD pairs that I saw during London. I did trade London session today. So you have the first low of day created at 1, new low of day created at 5. So we want it to be in right in this area here. So if we go down to the 5-minute, and again, I didn't hold all the way up here. Let's see here, but I did get in right about here at about 9:10 or so. And see how many pips that went up. That was good for about 50 pips. So, no complaints there. Did a couple of positions, no big deal. So that was that. The only other one I did see for today to look good was also a CAD pair. So sometimes the CAD, the quote pairs will move in unison. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But same basic premise here. You got a 159. The 1 creates the first low of day. It sets the range right there. Okay, and then it also, notice how it also pinned the prior week low and it's below the prior day low. So I do like to see that. So that right there. So as soon as that, manipulation candle, money candle, whatever you want to call it, starts to close above and makes that new low of day between 5 and 9, you're safe to get in. So the best possible entry would have been right here at 545. You could have got a 10 pip stop loss there, and it's still going. I do not know if the range will complete or not. But as it stands right now, with that entry, you could have been up 30 pips, and that's enough. That's good enough for a 1 to 3. So scaling into that right there for 1 to 3 would be decent. So that would be a decent risk to reward ratio. So the CADs were the best trades for today. I'm done for the day. I'm just gonna chill the rest of the day and just do whatever. But for the most part, that was it. So that was the great. Those were the great trades for the day. Remember the 1-5-9 pattern. 3 candlestick pattern. While I would have liked for this to just do a railroad track, to just do a 1 and 5 and be out in 4 hours, it doesn't always work that way. So sometimes this will be just a manipulation candle, and then you'll get your expansion in the next 4 hours. But the key is at 1 o'clock, I'm out. Like I'm pretty much flat on everything by 1. No matter when I take the position, because typically near the end of the day, sometimes price just retraces. So that's it. Hope you got some value out of that. Definitely check out the other videos on this channel. I appreciate you watching and have a great rest of your day.